Good morning, children. Children, today I am going to take English for 8th class. Yes, before starting the class, let us see the glossary. Vagabond, that is a person who has no home and usually no job, and who travels from place to place. Stroll, escape or to go away suddenly and secretly in order to escape. Abscond, abscond is escape or to go away suddenly or secretly in order to escape. And the stroll is a slow and relaxed relaxed walk. Generous, the nature of giving money, time, gifts, etc. Eke out, earn. Menace, something that is likely to cause harm. Incessant, never stopping, especially in an annoying or unpleasant way. Grieved, felt very sad. Pomp, the impressive clothes, decoration, music, etc. Fall back upon. Support. Deserted, left. Fetch, bring. Tame, make gentle. Scarcity, shortage. Fagots, wood, sticks of wood tied together which are used as fuel for a fire. Yes, let us start the lesson. In the city of Ujjain, there was a young merchant named Madananka. So in the city of Ujjain, a merchant is there, and his name is Madananka. He lost his father when he was in his teens. When he was in young age, he lost his father. Who? Madananka. So it was his mother who brought him up with great affection and love. So it was his mother who brought him up with great affection and love. Unfortunately, he turned out to be a vagabond. So unfortunately, what happened? The boy has turned into a vagabond. Vagabond means a person who has no home and usually no job, and who travels from place to place. His mother hoped that he would become normal and settle down if he was married. So mother was thinking that son has become like this. So she was thinking that if he get married, he will be settled in his life. And so she found a suitable girl and they were married. But Madananka became worse. So thinking that if he get married, he may change. Thinking this, mother, what she did? She said found a suitable girl and they were married. But after marriage, Madananka has become more worse. One day, Madananka absconded from his house. One day, Madananka absconded means he ran away from the house, deserting his mother and pregnant wife. So he didn't even take care for his mother and his pregnant wife. His mother grieved for him. His mother cried a lot for him. She searched for him here and there. The daughter-in-law, Madanan's wife, after some time gave birth to a son. After some time, the daughter-in-law, Madanan's wife, gave birth to a son, baby boy. He was named Ratnanka. Madananka's son named as Ratnanka. Though poor, Ratnanka was brought up with the affection and care and given good education. Though they are very poor, but Mother Ratnanka has taken care. They gave the love and affection and they gave a good education to him. One day, when he was 10 years old, his grandmother said to him. So one day what happened when this Ratnanka was 10 years old, his grandmother told him. What she said? My lad, means my boy, your father left all of us in misery. So your father left us, all of us, in the unhappy and misery to us. We two women have brought you up with whatever little money and jewelry we had. So she said, your father left us. He did not take care of his family. He left us. So we two women, your mother and me, whatever we have, with that money we gave education to you. Whatever jewelry we have, we sold it. With that money we gave education to you. We two women have brought you up with whatever little money and jewelry we had. Now we don't have anything to fall back upon. And she said, now we don't have anything to sell. You are quite grown up. So you take up home business to work out a living. So she said, now we don't have anything to sell. Everything we sold out. And even though you have grown up, so we don't have any more money for your education. So you will have to take care of the business and earn money, she said. In the neighboring village, there is a well-to-do merchant named Yakshadatta. Yakshadatta. In his neighboring village, there is a well-to-do merchant named Yakshadatta. Who lends money to the poor but capable person. He gives money like for interest, he lends money but for the poor people, and also he will see that whether they are capable to repay it or not. If they are capable to repay it or not. If they are capable to repay it, then only he will give the loan. So you go to him, explain to him our condition and borrow some money so that you can start some business for our livelihood. So grandmother said, you can go to that merchant, explain him our family condition and bring some money and start some business for our livelihood. Following the instruction of his grandmother, Ratnanka went to Yakshadatta. So he followed whatever grandmother said, he said okay, and he went to Yakshadatta. At that time, Yakshadatta, the rich merchant, was taking a stroll. At that time when he went there, the rich merchant was taking a stroll, means relaxing. He is just relaxing and walking. Knowing him to be Yakshadatta, Ratnaka approached him and said, so by seeing him he understood that he is Yakshadatta. And Ratnaka went towards him. Sir, I am a poor merchant boy. My father deserted us before I was born. My grandmother and my mother have brought me up with a great difficulty. We have heard of your fame and generosity in helping people of our poor pay status. I request you to lend me some money for business and I promise to repay the amount soon. So Ratnaka went to the Yakshadatta and he explained everything about his family, like how his father, at what age his father left them, how his grandmother and mother faced difficulties and how they brought up this boy. All these things he explained him, and he said that I hope that you will lend me some money for business and also I promise you that I will repay the amount soon. Hearing Ratnaka, Yakshadatta laughed, looked around and pointing towards a dead rat laying in the street, said, look my boy. So he laughed. Yakshadatta laughed and he looked around the street and he saw there was a dead animal on the street. So Yakshadatta pointing towards the dead rat and he told, lo my boy, the dead rat is the capital which I can lend you. You take it away and do some trade with it. So he said, see, that dead animal, dead rat is a capital for you. I will give you that capital. Take that and start your business, he said. To an intelligent man it will fetch millions, and even if I give millions to an intelligent man it will be of no use. So he said, to an intelligent man it will, the dead rat will give a millions of millions. Even if I give a millions also it won't be sufficient for an intelligent man instead of giving this. Ratnaka thought for a minute and then took the dead rat as a favor from Yakshadatta. So Ratnaka could not understand what's happening. He thought for a minute and then he took the rat from the Yakshadatta. So he made a cup out of a leaf. He took a leaf and he made a cup out of that leaf and then took the placed the dead rat in that cup. So he placed that dead rat in the cup. He carried it through streets crying. So he took that rat and he was going on. While going he was crying. A rat for sale. One merchant who was taming a cat in order to get rid of the rats that were menaced in his shop, purchased that red rat as prey for his cat and gave him a handful of Bengal gram. So he was holding that dead rat in the cup, in that leaf cup. He was going on the street and he was shouting, dead rat, I am going to selling this dead rat. A rat for sale, a rat for sale, like that he was shouting and he was walking. So suddenly on the way, there was a merchant who was taming a cat, looking after a cat, so that in his shop there are so many rats. To kill that rats, he is taming a cat with him. So he called this Ratnanka and he asked that rat, he bite that rat. Why? So that he can give that red rat as a food to his cat. So he gave some Bengal gram, handful of Bengal gram, and he took the dead rat. Ratnanka took the Bengal gram home and soaked it in water. So Ratnanka took that Bengal gram and he soaked that in the water. Next morning, he added some salt and pepper to the soaked and swollen Bengal gram, took drinking water in an earthen pitcher, went outside the city and sat under the shade of a tree and offered each woodcutter some Bengal gram and cold water. So next day morning, when the Bengal gram soaked, the Bengal gram has swollen. He took drinking water. No, first next morning he added some salt and pepper in that soaked Bengal gram. He took some drinking water and then he went to village. He took the water in the earthen pot, went outside the city and sat under the shade of a tree and offered each woodcutter some Bengal gram and cold water. The hungry and thirsty woodcutters were pleased with Ratnanka's service. The hungry and the woodcutters, they were very hungry and they were very pleased with Ratnanka's service because he gave Bengal gram and he gave water. Gave him 2 pieces of firewood each. So each woodcutter gave him 2 pieces of wood. Why did he give? Because he gave that Bengal gram and water. He did not sell that, but he served them. So to that what they did? They each gave her 2 pieces of wood, firewood. By evening the pieces piled up into a big heap. By evening what happened? The firewood which each woodcutter was giving 2, it has become a big heap. Which Ratnanka sold away for 2 rupees in the city. So it became a big heap. He collected so many wood. By evening what he did? He sold that wood in the city for each firewood for 2 rupees. Out of the 2 rupees, Ratnanka gave 1 to his grandmother towards saving, and with the other rupee purchased a kunchan, a kind of measuring unit for grains, a kind of measuring like taras like that. So by the amount which he got as a profit, half of the part he gave to his grandmother for household things as a savings, and from half part he purchased a kunchan. Of Bengal gram. Out of this he soaked 1 kilo purchased a kancham, a kind of measuring unit for grains of Bengal gram. Kancham means some kind of measuring units for grains. Bengal gram. He purchased Bengal gram. Out of this he soaked 1 kilo every day. From that every day he used to soak 1 kilo Bengal gram and sat under the same tree with the cold water. So sat under the same tree with the cold water. In this way he collected many cart loads of fuel with a month. So in this way he collected so many cart loads of fuel within a month. Fortunately there was innocent rains for 10 days. And as a result there was a scarcity of firewood in the city. So there was a rain for 10 days. So there was a scarcity of the firewood in the cities. The firewood which Ratnanka had collected fetched him 100 gold coins. So because of rains there is no firewood. So already Ratnanka collected so many firewood. So he started selling that. For each one he was getting gold coins. 100 gold coins. With that money, Ratnanka opened a firewood stall and began dealing in timber. So from timber to cloth, from cloth to grain, and from grain to diamonds, his business progressed rapidly. Within a couple of years, Ratnaka became one of the leading merchants in that city. So one day Ratnaka got a rat made of gold, weighing 1 kilo. Its eyes were made of rubies, ears of sapphires, and it had a diamond chain round its neck. It was kept in a silver trap and carried in a procession with pomp. Ratnaka was leading the procession. When he reached the residence of Yakshasadatta, he asked the procession to stop. So procession means, for example, you can see the julus, like for Mahankali Jatra, they take the bonum with the drums and all, take the procession. So in that way he was taking this golden rat. So when the procession was going on, they came near the Yakshadatta's house and Ratnaka said them to stop the halt that procession there. Yakshadatta came out of his house and inquired what all that pomp and the hubbub was about. So Yakshadatta came out and saw what this procession is going on here. Ratnaka addressed Yakshadatta thus, "Sir, I became a millionary by your grace." So he said, "I became a millionary by your grace. 2 years back, when I came to you for a loan, you gave me a dead rat. Your wise saying and the capital which I borrowed from you made me a rich man. So now I have come to repay your debt in the shape of a golden rat. Kindly accept this as a symbol of my gratitude." So he said, "Now I came to repay my loan. You gave me a dead rat. So I am going to give you a golden rat. Please accept this," he said. Yakshadatta was amazed to hear his story. He was very pleased with the intelligence and the gratitude of Ratnaka. So this was the story about the dead rat. So children, now write the Sakshi. So write the Sakshi and complete the classwork. If at all, if you have any doubts, you can call the school number, children. We'll clarify your doubt. Till then, take care, children. Bye-bye.